I'm curious, this is kind of following up what we talked about post-game last night, but are there any lineup things that you can tell us about you plan to do in the next game in terms of the back end of your rotation?
In terms of the back end, we're still going to look at different combinations and get guys involved. So we're not going to have a full this is our playoff rotation mindset tomorrow night. We're still going to work in some guys to get familiar in our system and the way we're playing. I know Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is going to be out tomorrow night, so that adjusts things with the starting lineup. Haven't decided which way I'm going to go there yet. But it's not going to be sort of a dress rehearsal of the playoff rotation.
Hey Frank, just quickly, it's Mike in LA. Just quickly is that KCP due to the ankle?
Yes.
Or anything?
Yep. He's fine. Everything came back clean, but he's going to be out tomorrow night.
And then just wondering, with the different lineups that you've seen, all the experimentation, Frank, have you learned anything about this group compared to where you were in March? It's a little bit different. It gives you a little bit of a different look as the playoffs approach.
Yeah, we'll have a little bit of a different look, but I'm very confident that we're very close to where we were when the hiatus came. I know we've lost a couple in a row, but I'm really not concerned about that. Our two big guns have had really big nights, just not at the same time yet. And the other parts are rounding into form, and the new guys are getting more comfortable too. So I'm encouraged about where we're at.
Hi, Frank. This is Brad here in LA. How are you?
Good, Brad.
Good. My question was similar to what you just answered. I guess it's more along the lines of what's been the major difference between the way you guys have played these past 6 games versus the one you were playing before you guys got to Orlando?
Well, we're playing a lot of different guys right now. That's the one thing, and I think our perimeter shooting is a little bit behind where our defense has been. So, it's just something that takes some teams longer than others to round into form. And with the restart, it's just something that's been a little bit slow out of the gates, but we believe it'll be there when we need it.
Alec?
Allie stepped away, but Kyle Goon here, Tanisha. One fun fact about KCP, he was the only Laker who played all 82 last year. The only player on your team who's played every regular season game this year. I mean, just do you have any special appreciation for that?
Yeah, it's very hard to do, and I have a great deal of respect for guys like that are Iron Men. KCP's sort of the old reliable for us, and he could play tomorrow if we needed him. Obviously with Avery out, he's becomes one of our more important players because of what he can do on the defensive end. And great respect for guys like that play every night.
Tanya?
Yes. I feel like there can be a cumulative effect. You guys have been here for a month now, and there's the effect of just being away from everybody and here on people mentally. Danny was talking about how he can see little tensions rising, just like in games, seeing opponents. Have you seen any of that it's kind of wearing on guys a little bit at this point?
Not really. I have that concern. That it could flare up. We've had a tight-knit group, but people spend any group of people that spends too much time together. There's a risk of that. But we've got a great spirit, this group. So it hasn't been a problem yet. I don't anticipate it being a problem, but it is something I've thought about.
Anybody else? Okay.
Could I ask one more follow-up on that, Tanisha?
Yeah, and then I'll do last question with Bill after that close.
Okay. Do you mandate the team take some time apart from each other? Really? I mean, do you?
I have not. I have thought about it though. But I've not. No.
Bill, last question.
Thanks, Tanisha. Hi, Frank. Kind of along the same lines of kind of the psychological front, the broadcast last night showed one of your daughters as in the virtual stands.
Yes.
I was curious, was that something the Pacers did for you? And did you know that was? I'm just curious how that happened, and then did you notice it during the flow of action?
I saw her before we started the game. Once the game started, I didn't look back too much. A couple times during the timeouts. At the beginning of the game, I tried to wave and she didn't wave back, so I didn't know if she could see me or not. But she said she could have if I did. And the Pacers did not set that up. We have tickets. I'm not sure why it was their home game after we already played there, but it was. And I just asked about the availability for her to be on there because obviously my daughters were raised in Indiana. It was an opportunity for a lot of their friends back in Indy to see them, and that's why we did it for that game.